What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to give you two essential tips as booksellers that you must master these if you want to be successful selling on Amazon.
Grind hard, well done, sir, and welcome to the freaking Well Show.
So the first thing is you need to be able to find good sources time and time again. I'm not talking about sources that give you $100 profit here and $100 profit there. You need to find home run sources that are gonna give you thousands of dollars over several weeks, over several months, and you can keep going back to those sources time and time again, replenishable sources. So tip number one is find sources, make sure they're profitable, make sure they're replenishable. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into this. I'll give you guys, right now you can go on Facebook Marketplace. That's a pretty good source. Master the art of getting books from people on Facebook Marketplace. It's gonna be good for you, especially if you're just starting out. As you scale, you wanna start working with businesses, you wanna start working with thrift stores, college campuses, libraries. Just think, where are books? And present yourself as a business to these companies, and that's a very good replenishable source because you can keep going back to these people over and over again and you can get books. So bare bones, Facebook Marketplace, you can do like the raw Craigslist hustle. One of my mentors does $60,000 a month on Amazon just hustling books from Craigslist. Like, I'm literally just touching the surface here. There's so many ways to source books for Amazon, but you need to find a good source and make sure that it's replenishable. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna go over a bonus tip that if you master these first two tips, but you don't really master this bonus tip, you're gonna have a tough time in business in general. So I'm saving that for the end. The next thing is delegation early on. You want to delegate as early as possible. If I could go back in time and start over, I would hire my first lister, someone who packs books for me on day one. The reason for this is, if you can go out in 1 hour and you can find, let's say you can find $100 profit in books, which is extremely doable, like that's on the low end. So in 1 hour, you go out and you find $100 profit, and then you do that every day of the week. You're gonna spend your Saturday packing and listing all those books to Amazon. Instead of packing and listing those books to Amazon, what you could do is hire someone else to work for you for $12 an hour, or $10 an hour, or $15 an hour, depending on where you live. All my listers work from Nashville, Tennessee, so the going rate there for that type of work is $12 an hour. So I pay them $12 an hour. So you pay, let's say you're paying $15 an hour. If it takes them 5 hours to list all those books, that's $75 out of your pocket. In 5 hours, if you go out to your sources, can you find more than $75 profit in books? Of course. You could probably find close to 500, if not 1,000. So a lot of people just get into business having a side hustle. They don't really understand this. They don't really understand the importance of building a team, having other people do things for you, because you're freeing your time up, and everything's an opportunity cost. So when you're listing books on Amazon, even when you're sourcing books on Amazon, whatever you're doing, if you're repricing books, whenever you're doing something in your business, there's something you're not doing in your business. And starting out, sourcing is the most important thing. So make sure you're sourcing, and you can give more time for your sourcing by following tip number 2 and delegating as much as possible. I go over a lot of delegation tactics in my course, The Book Business Blueprint. I just released it the other day. This week only, the course is at a discounted price. So if you guys are watching this video, if you're lucky enough to be watching this video during, what's today, March 15th or 16th, for the next 5-6 days, the course will remain at that discounted price. So the very last thing I have to say about those two tips, if you want all this to come together full circle, is track everything. Track everything you're doing in your business, from the sources, from how much you're paying your team, how much you're paying yourself. And you can do this effectively by using Booksellers. I use Booksellers to list my books. And whenever you list a book, make sure wherever you got the book from, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, wherever you got the book, make sure you track that, because you want to track, are my sourcing methods working? You want to make sure that your sourcing methods are working. Just track as many things as you can. Track as many things as you can in your business. So track getting the books, track how productive you are listing the books, track how productive your team, your new listers are listing books. How many books are they listing per hour? Just track as many things as possible. As you start to scale your business, a lot of you guys have already scaled your business. You want to track every month how much your inventory is selling. You should be selling about 20% of your inventory every month. I learned that from my mentor, Caleb Roth. You want to be turning, so if you have 1,000 items in your inventory, you want to be selling at least 200 items. For 2,000, you want to be selling at least 400 items. What else is there? You want to be tracking how many items are you listing each week. You want to have these goals. For all business, I'm learning that all businesses are the same. You want to have traffic for sourcing books. You want to be getting books that are good to sell on Amazon. So you want to have traffic that's going to make you profit. Then you want to have a way to actually, a system to take that profit, to take those books, list them on Amazon, and then have a system that reprices it and manages the inventory, throws out the crap. In my course, The Book Business, I know I'm pitching this a lot, but in my course, The Book Business Blueprint, I really do talk about all that stuff. It's literally all my experience building these systems in my own business, and I think it could help you a lot. So if you guys are interested in that, the link is below. Check out this beautiful view. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Peace out, catch you in the next video.
Grind hard, well done, sir, and welcome to the freaking well show. And party central to my well ones, a night of violated hell codes. Dope sells like the charge do, but selling's all about potential. And money speaks, then I'm the main act. I